Hello everyone, welcome back to Team Auto Trend channel. This is your Viprajesh from the Greater Noida Expo Mart at the 2023 Delhi Auto Expo. Yes, this expo is going to be properly massive, and best of all, I have already said in my reels that Tata Motors is having the largest stall ever with 21 vehicles including passenger vehicles, EVs and commercial vehicles as well. So I am properly very excited and interested. So let's go on for this journey because it's going to be very exciting and we have a lot to see. So come on.
But before we get into this journey, please make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with detailed coverage of such special events. It is your support that keeps us motivated, so please don't forget to like and share this video. Best of all, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well. At the 2023 Delhi Auto Expo, Tata Motors seems to have gone all out when it comes to wowing the country. When it comes to cars, they have unveiled the Tata Curve petrol concept SUV along with the Tata Harrier EV concept. They have also revealed the Avinia concept in person. However, the biggest talking point of the Tata Motors stall is the new Sierra EV, featuring a more evolved design compared to the 2020 concept. Along with that, they have also showcased the new Tata Altroz and Punch iCNG versions, while also featuring the new Tata Altroz Racer Edition and the Tata Tiago EV's Blitz Edition. Not only in terms of cars, Tata Motors have also surprised the whole country with the grand unveil of 14 of their brand new commercial vehicles. These include CNG versions along with EVs and more futuristic hydrogen powered vehicles. Now let's check them all out one by one. First of all, let's start with the smallest vehicle, the Tata Ace EV. Just recently we had covered the delivery event of this Tata Ace EV to popular business brands like Flipkart, Amazon and Safe Express. But over here at the Auto Expo, they have showcased a tipper version of this Tata Ace EV, offering 600 kilograms of payload and a 21.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The Tata Ace EV starts from Rs 9.99 lakh ex-showroom. Along with the Tata Ace EV, they have also showcased the Magic EV, which is essentially the passenger version of the Ace. The Magic is the low-budget passenger van version we can see almost on a daily basis plying on city roads, offering a 10-passenger seating capacity apart from the driver. This Magic EV has got the same passenger capacity and features a 19.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack. While the pricing of the Magic EV is unknown yet, both the Ace EV and the Magic EV are expected to do 140 kilometers on a single charge. Just beside that, Tata Motors have also showcased a decked-up version of the Winger van with the new facelifted front fascia and a whole host of features. While this Tata Winger did not have any CNG or EV powertrain, this 10-seater version showcased over here is more like a luxury cruiser version, offering individual captain chairs, individual entertainment screens, centralized air conditioning and throughout interior ambient lighting. This luxury van also offers a touchscreen system with a reverse parking camera. That said, it is quite unsure whether this version would be on sale anytime soon. Next up, we have the Tata Yodha CNG. Tata Motors had just recently launched the Yodha 2.0 with a 2-ton payload capacity and a 2.2-litre turbo diesel engine producing 100 horsepower. On this vehicle, the same 2.2-litre engine has been modified to run on CNG while still having the payload capacity of 1800 kilos. This show vehicle has got a touchscreen system along with alloy wheels, while the actual vehicle does not get these features, but still it offers a tilt-adjustable steering wheel and air conditioning. Next up, we have the Tata Intra V20 Bi-Fuel, which was already showcased at the Hyderabad launch event of the Yodha and the Intra V50. This Intra V20 Bi-Fuel combines the 1.2-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine with the CNG fuel system, thus boasting of a maximum range of 700 kilometers with a 1000 kilo payload capacity. In terms of the overall vehicle length and size, the Intra V20 is quite similar to the Intra V30. Next, coming to the newest entrant in the Tata Motors commercial vehicle range, this here is the new Tata Azura light commercial truck. This is based on a brand new modular platform, offering more flexible payload options, a whole host of new features along with fresh new looks. Carrying forward the premium tough design philosophy seen on the Tata Prima, the Azura features a fresh new front fascia along with new headlamps with LED DRLs. The cabin of the Azura is essentially carried forward from the LPT series of trucks, with the addition of a whole lot of features including a touchscreen system, brand new steering wheel with steering mounted controls, a more upmarket looking gear lever, and a reverse parking camera. Unlike the LPT though, the Azura gets a 19-ton capacity in terms of gross vehicle weight, while featuring a 3.3-litre turbo diesel engine. As you can see, the loading bay itself is quite longer than before. Since the Tata Ultra is a very popular choice among light and medium commercial vehicles from Tata Motors, they have also introduced an EV version of the Tata Ultra. This here is the Tata Ultra E09, carrying forward the overall same design seen on the regular Tata Ultra, while this showcase vehicle also has been fitted with more features including a touchscreen system and a reverse parking camera. This Tata Ultra EV has got a total capacity of 9,000 kilos. Next up, talking about the big boys, at the Auto Expo, Tata Motors have also introduced the new upgraded facelifted version of their popular Tata Signa. Along with the facelift though, the Signa now gets a CNG powertrain option with a 6.7-litre engine and a total gross vehicle weight capacity of 48 tons. Now just like the regular Signa, this facelifted version will also have multiple axle and body options, also offering the options of diesel or CNG powertrains. In terms of the interior, while the overall dashboard design has been carried forward from the current Signa, this top-spec version offers steering-mounted controls along with the touchscreen system, front and rear parking cameras, air conditioning, tire pressure monitoring system, hill start assist, an 8-speed manual gearbox along with multiple drive modes. Next up, we have the flagship of Tata Motors commercial vehicles, the Tata Prima, for which they have introduced a new EV powertrain. Yes, this here is the Tata Prima EV version with a massive tipper body at the back. The EV version gets only subtle differences compared to the diesel version, and the majority of differences are with respect to the chassis. This Tata Prima EV tipper has got a maximum capacity of 28,000 kilos. That said, Tata Motors have not yet provided with the actual pricing or specification of this Prima EV. While the Prima EV was a surprise, Tata Motors also had the Prima LNG on display, which is basically the same Tata Prima, but instead of using diesel as fuel for the engine, the LNG uses liquid natural gas with performance characteristics similar to CNG. Now this here is the tipper version of the Prima LNG, while multiple body options can also be had. All the Signa and Prima variants get tire pressure monitoring system as standard, and just like the Tata Signa, this Prima LNG also uses the 6.7-litre 6-cylinder engine. This Prima LNG tipper has got a maximum gross vehicle weight capacity of 35 tons. Then apart from the EV and LNG, for the first time Tata Motors showcased the Tata Prima FC, which basically denotes the fuel cell technology. Yes, instead of a diesel engine, uses hydrogen fuel cell technology combined with electric batteries for propulsion and range. Due to this technology, unlike the EVs, there is no need to recharge the batteries, as the hydrogen fuel cell system will automatically recharge the batteries, thus providing maximum range, and this hydrogen fuel cell equipped Tata Prima claims to offer significantly more range compared to the EV or diesel versions. For now, this fuel cell tractor is just a concept and has got a maximum gross vehicle weight capacity of 55 tons. The hydrogen fuel cells are located just behind the cabin, and instead of having an actual engine, all it has is an electric motor connected to the rear axle. While the Prima FC is a far more futuristic concept, along with the Prima FC, Tata Motors also showcased the Prima H2, which basically uses the same diesel engine. However, instead of using diesel as the fuel, this engine uses hydrogen as fuel. While this is also a concept, in the near future, instead of CNG, it is possible that almost all engines can be modified to use compressed hydrogen as fuel. Now this here is the 5.3-litre engine used on the Prima H2, which is named as the H2 ICE, basically denoting that this internal combustion engine uses hydrogen as fuel. While this engine may look like any other 4-cylinder diesel engine, Tata Motors have extensively modified this engine to use hydrogen as fuel. Next up, taking a look at the Tata Prima's interior, all the Primas showcased over here are top spec variants, which means you get to see a dual tone interior with a whole lot of features, including a touchscreen system, manual air conditioning, multiple drive modes, steering mounted audio controls, and a multi-information display. On the EV and fuel cell version, instead of the engine tachometer, the driver display features a H2 level meter, useful to monitor gas pressure. And yes, since both the EV and fuel cell version don't use an actual engine or gearbox, instead of a transmission lever, you get to see just a rotary selector, quite similar to the one seen on the Tata Tigor and Nexon EVs. Finally, talking about the buses showcased by Tata Motors. Tata Motors are already quite successful with their EV buses, which are already plying on metropolitan roads, and this year is their latest launch, the Tata Star Bus EV. This new Star Bus EV provides improved power and range, also providing better features for the driver, along with better comfort for the passengers. When it comes to driver controls, this Star Bus EV gets a brand new updated steering wheel, and obviously there is no need for a tachometer. Instead of a transmission selector lever or knob, this Star Bus gets only selector buttons for drive, neutral and reverse. The Tata Star Bus EV low floor version has got a seating capacity of 35 passengers excluding the driver, claiming to have an actual real world range of more than 150 kilometers. Just next to the Star Bus EV, Tata Motors has also showcased the Tata Star Bus EV fuel cell version, which basically uses the same fuel cell technology seen on the Prima FC. Without the need to recharge the battery by plugging in every time, the Star Bus EV fuel cell also features hydrogen fuel cells mounted on top of the roof of this bus. With this hydrogen fuel cell technology, this bus is expected to have a much longer range when compared to the standard EV or diesel version. That said, for the most part, the cabin is similar to what we have seen on the EV version, with the same steering wheel, the same selector buttons for the transmission, and both these buses also get a touchscreen system, also offering a separate camera monitor display for all the cameras inside and outside the bus. This Star Bus EV fuel cell version also has got a 35 plus driver seating capacity, and with the hydrogen fuel cells equally distributed on top of the roof of this bus, there is no compromise in terms of overall space as well. Yes, Tata Motors have put on an incredibly impressive show, not only with respect to cars and concepts, but also in terms of commercial vehicles as well. Well then, it seems they are already moving India to the future.